the size that you use. Now, in a pinch, I hate to even show you this.
Jump over the wire.
Well, in a pinch, you know, we've got those little things in the box over here that go down this way, and then it's got the third one that sticks out over here, a little tree. Those will fit right in there. The problem with that, if you jump these, you better have figured out where the problem is. Because as soon as you jump it, if you don't know where it's at, you just toasted the transformer and maybe the circuit board. So you really need to go through and find out where in the hell that problem is. Most of the time you've got something that's grounded and it's on the control side. That's telling you on the control side. Most of the time you've got 3 of these. You need 4. Because you'll always blow 3. If you got 4, you need 5. I carry a dozen of these. Because as soon as you put them in, and you think you got it, and you try it, bap, then this goes. You know, then you got to get a little bit more in depth with your troubleshooting. Because every time one of these goes bap, you're down 1. Yeah, and if you've got 3, and you haven't found it yet, and 3 are gone, you needed 4. Because you're still not sure whether you got it. Once you jump it, there's no more protection on that board. So just remember that when you pull these out, if you're going to jump it, you better make sure that you found the goddamn problem. Because you have no more protection.
Is this more running?
No, sir.
Can you put a time limit on that too?
Okay, the question is, on the circuit board, is it 110 or is it 24 or is it both? It is both. That fuse is a control fuse. It is 24 volts on that side. That's why if you pull it and jump it, you're going to blow the transformer because it's on the 24 volt side. So the best thing to do is take your wires loose here from your thermostat, but before you do, check it to see if you've got something that's grounded where you're getting continuity through it. It's telling you you shouldn't have it through like R and C. You shouldn't have it through there. So disconnect your thermostat and then check it again. If it disappears, then it was in your thermostat. If it doesn't disappear, now it's inside the board or somewhere in this control circuit, then you need to find out where. So you just keep going backwards. Go to your transformer and start in there and go through as you're going through to see if you can find out where it's grounded. And just move on through that way. Methodically, it's going to drive you crazy. This is where you get really scared. And remember, once you get the fear and you haven't figured it out, the next thing comes the panic. And once you get to the panic, comes your fight. That's the following thing after that. That's when you take off, you go smoke a cigarette if you smoke, walk around the block, go get a Coke, I mean the kind you drink. Take yourself a couple of minutes, then come back at it again and give yourself a chance to calm down. Because that's when you're going to make mistakes. Once you got fear and panic set in, that's when you're going to make mistakes. I'm telling you this from experience. This is also when you can get hurt. This is when you can get the gas blowing back in your face. This is when you can get your fingers on the wrong things and get shocked. There are things on this that can cut you and gouge you. Once you get started and you get into that fear thing, just let yourself calm down and then come back after. Take the goddamn wiring diagram and go take a couple of minutes just to go through it so that you can identify different things and then come back to this. But just give yourself time enough to calm down. Because once you get into the panic circle, you'll never get out of it unless you stop. And that's when you start blowing shit up.
John, what about discrete wiring?